Pardon, ma'am.
Yes?
There's been an explosion.
There has, Stella?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't tell me there's been an explosion.
Yes, sir.
Is that what it was? Are you sure?
Oh, yes, Miss Daffy. Mr. Betts says so.
Oh, if Mr. Betts says there's been an explosion, there must have been an explosion. Betts is never wrong.
Beg pardon. There has been an explosion.
Oh, Betts was right. There's been an explosion. Thank you, Betts.
But, Miss Daffy, what should we do about it?
Well, one doesn't do things about explosions. They do things for themselves.
Yes, Miss Daffy. Thank you, Miss Daffy.
I do wish she'd stop calling you by that ridiculous name, Daffy.
Oh, but Mother, I am, very. That's why I like Uncle Hunter. He's Daffy, too.
You're right, for a change. He belongs in some institution. What does he mean by getting us into this house and having explosions all over the place? I call it downright inconsiderate.
Well, if I had a home of my own, I'd explode all over it as much as I liked. Wouldn't you, Grandpa?
Well, maybe.
You be quiet.
Come, let's see what's happened in the library. Well, your uncle ought to have some sense of decency about it. One explosion, even two, you'd understand. But a series, a barrage.
Where are you going?
For a walk.
For a walk? It's raining explosions.
Well, I'm not afraid. I'm used to them.
You keep away from that madman's laboratory.
But, Father, I didn't like the sound of that last one. He may be hurt.
I hope he's dead.
Father.
A good riddance.
Oh, how can you say that?
You're in love with him, aren't you?
Well, he's a very wonderful man.
I'm having trouble enough being his gardener without becoming his father-in-law. He's a maniac.
He's not a maniac. He's a great scientist. And a very sweet person.
He's a great fraud and a dangerous madman. You keep away from him.
Oh, no, Father,
Perhaps it got him this time.
Think we should go, Alfred?
Well, if the explosion failed to disturb him, I don't see how we could.
Say, listen. How long am I to be made the laughing stock of? How long, I ask you?
If you ask me, I'd say as long as the suffering world allows you to live.
Oh, what is it now, darling?
You ask me that? Does another explosion mean nothing to you? Am I to be made the butt of all the jokes in the neighborhood? Say, would you like to know what all my friends are saying?
No, emphatically not.
I can guess. They're saying that someday Uncle will blow my brains out.
They flatter you.
Oh, shut up.
Children, children.
We've got to put a stop to it, Mom. We've got to have a talk with him. I won't have the world saying my uncle's nuts.
It's in the family.
Why does he have to have these explosions? What is he trying to prove anyhow, huh?
Well, don't forget, he's a member of the American Scientific Society. Fellow members. My dear Uncle, Hunter Hawk, is trying to prove cellular petrification, well, something terribly important and explosive.
Oh, vice versa.
I'll tell you what let's do. Let's all go and see him, huh?
You mean let's all go and see if he's still there?
Yes.
A bright idea. Let's.
Boy, the poor chap must have been blown clean through one of the windows. No one could live through anything like this.
Poor, poor Hunter. Well, we did everything we could to discourage him, but he would persist. Oh! I knew something like this would happen to him someday. This place could be made into a perfectly charming lounge and breakfast room. Long yellow drapes, and I know just the kind of furniture. Modernistic, but not too modernistic.
No. I tell you what it would do. It would make a bang-up billiard and card room. I could entertain my friends here, couldn't I? Huh?
And what a ducky beer parlor. Say, Mom, does it all come to us? The house and money and everything?
All, everything. I'm his next of kin.
You're his only of kin, aren't you?
Yes, I'm the poor boy's only sister. Of course, there's Daphne and Junior.
Well, that settles that, of course. No legal complications. Lucky for us, he never married.
Lucky for some poor girl, you mean.
Ooh.
Did anyone hear that?
Oh, it must have been the wind.
Of course, you all know you have to produce the body before you can claim the estate.
Oh, yes, the body. We'd forgotten about the body.
Body, who's got the body?
Well, he couldn't possibly have lived through anything like this. It wouldn't be normal.
He never was normal.
Grandpa!
Will you stop that?
I didn't do nothing.
It's not him. It's me.
Oh, Hunter! You've made us all so anxious. We were just...
Yellow drapes.
Yes, my boy, thank heaven you're alive and safe. I was
Billiards. Billiards. Come on, you little nit, make your speech. It's your turn now. Tell me some more about that lucky girl I didn't marry.
I don't know what you're driving at.
I'll show you what I'm driving at. Just you wait till I come down.
Now, don't you start in on Junior. You've upset us all enough for one day. You and your silly explosions.
Yes, Hunter, you're subjecting us all to danger, you know. My boy here says that his friends are laughing at him now. The nephew of a mad uncle.
Oh, leave that thing alone. Get out of here, everybody. Get out. Go soak your heads. Get out of here or I'll blow the whole house up. Daphne, you stay here.
Well, I must say, this is hardly the treatment that one would expect after all our anxiety and trouble.
Trouble and anxiety, yellow drapes, billiards, modernistic furniture. Bah! Get out of here. Not a penny goes to you. Not a plug nickel. Now get out, all of you.
Hello, Aloft. Would you like me to get a ladder? A long one? Bets could help.
A ladder? No, I don't like ladders. I don't trust ladders. Besides, if Bet's got to look at this room, he'd make remarks. No ladders. Besides, I don't need one.
Would you like to have some dinner flung up and a couple of blankets for tonight?
I'm coming down.
How down?
Well, all you have to do is to stand under this rafter, then I drop my feet on your shoulders.
And then?
And then I sort of come down without the aid of a ladder.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hunter Hawk will now descend from the rafter without the aid of a ladder and without the aid of a net. Allie. What?
Segway, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, once upon a time there were two Irishmen.
Before all the crown heads of Europe,
Mike.
one afternoon at the matinee at...
Drums, Professor.
I'm bound.
Hunter. Wake up, Hunter. Darling. Are you hurt? Speak to me. Oh, darling, don't die. I'll get a doctor. I'll get an ambulance. Don't. Oh.
Well, there you are, you see. Didn't hurt a bit. How did you make out? Oh, I beg your pardon.
Well, love it.
You see, it saved all the bother of getting a ladder.
Let's try it again, shall we? Now, you do it to me.
Now, stop it, will you? Don't get familiar. I say, but are you hurt? How do I look?
Hardly, it's your best.
Well, I'd like to see you after an explosion. Well, this is certainly just about the best yet, isn't it?
Oh, it is, Hunter, it is. It's about the biggest thing you've ever done in the way of explosion.
No, it was nothing, really. I say, I wonder what's happened to Blotto. The poor beast was here when the thing happened.
He's probably well on his way.
Oh, I'd hate to have anything happen to Blotto. Here, boy. Blotto! Here, Blotto!
There he is.
Oh, come on, old boy. Here we are. All present and accounted for and no bones broken.
You lead a charmed life, Uncle.
Oh, no, they're evidently saving me for a spectacular finish. You know, you probably don't remember that the last explosion, it took me 4 days to find Blotto. We eventually found him on the 4th tee at the country club.
Oh, be yourself. Oh, look. Uncle, something's happened to Blotto's tail.
Daphne, at last. I've never told you about this, but this is the thing I've been working on. This is the result of the explosion. Regard that tail, as if carved by a sculptor's hand. Observe. There you see, genuine marble.
Is it really?
The white light turns it to stone. The green light changes it back again to its normal state.
I think Blotto would appreciate a dash of green. I'm sure I would under the same circumstances.
I'll fix him up right away. Come on, Blotto. There. Whoa. There, you see? This works too. Success.
Does it really? Oh, that's wonderful.
There, Blotto. Whoa.
terrific, Uncle Hunter. But now that you've got it, what are you going to do with it?
You'll see later. I have an idea.
Oh, nice man. Lovely character. Don't look at me like that, you villain, or I'll scream.
There now, my fine cherry blossom. See that you keep a civil tongue in your head. That is, if you don't want to chip into little pieces when you sit down.
Sweet scientist. Lofty mind.
Come here.
Oh, no, you don't.
Come here.
Ma, that man's after me.
Sweet idiot. Lotto. Lotto. Come here. Come here and sit down. I would have speech with thee. You remember these. You were the first, but you won't be the last. Listen.
There's nothing like a good cup of tea after an explosion.
I'd rather have gin.
Why don't you?
I have.
Grandpa, you'll come to no good end.
No end is a good end. Might as well enjoy myself now.
Grandpa's right. We never know when we're going to be blown up.
Oh, what a charming group. Something for the road gravure. This is Alice Pollard Lambert pours tea to celebrate brother's miraculous escape. Or are you bemoaning it? My dear, dear family, I have wonderful news for you. My experiment is a great success.
Bravo!
Thank you. That noise that you heard, which some cynical person might call an explosion, that loud noise was not a criticism. It was, in a sense, how shall I put it, the last crashing climax of my little symphony of science. Rather neat, that was.
Neat as a pen, if I might coin a phrase.
It is therefore with a great deal of pleasure, my dear, dear family, and you, my dear, dear phrase coiner, that I bestow upon you the exclusive privilege of being the very first to witness my experiment demonstrated.
I don't like you when you talk like that.
What are you up to?
Go on, son. You fascinate me.
I'm going. I've got a date.
You're staying. You have a date with me and science. You see, you've all been so kind, so sympathetic, so tolerant of my, well, what shall I call them, eccentricities, that I feel that I owe this to you.
You don't owe us a thing, Hunter.
You've been very kind. I'm sure we appreciate it. I think nothing more need be said.
Nothing more will be said. Things will be quieter here. Much, much quieter. Like a neglected tomb at midnight.
'Tis now the very witching time of night when churchyards yawn.
Ma! Hush, Junior. I knew you would come to your senses, Hunter.
Curious phrase, that. Come to your senses. Why can't people go to their senses?
I don't know.
Of course, you wouldn't know. The point is peace, quiet, and tranquility.
One wouldn't be extreme. I'm sure we could stand a certain amount of noise. After all, Junior's only a boy. He's full of the joy of living and wanting to play.
He's going to be the quietest one of all.
Ma, it's just one of your uncle's jokes, darling. You understand.
Has your discovery any commercial value? If it has, I offer my invaluable services in organizing companies. I'm sure we can make a deal.
I'm sure we can.
No nonsense, young man. I don't like that look in your eye. It's a mean look. I've seen it before.
You shall see it again, I hope. Now, you will see before you the result of my experiment. With this ring, I shall turn myself to stone, a statue. With this ring, I shall restore myself.
What?
Careful, sir. Careful.
This is the first time it's ever been done, and possibly the last. I shall be a thing of stone, although my mental faculties will remain intact.
As intact as they ever were.
You try me very much, my boy. Very soon I shall try you. As I was saying, I shall still be able to see, think, and hear, but my left hand will remain as is. I need the ring on it to restore myself to the bosom of my devoted family.
Suppose the left hand doesn't work.
It'll work.
I'm afraid for you.
Not I. The word fear does not exist in the lexicon of science. If scientists had feared, there would be no mouthwash, no foot powder, no dandruff remover. And now, as I stand on the threshold of an equally important discovery, should I fear? Should I tremble? No, 1,000 times no. And if I may borrow one of your phrases, observe.
Ma, he did it. Darn if he didn't.
Why, I can hardly believe it.
It's amazing.
He looks just like a statue.
Stoning.
Touch him, Alfred. See how he feels.
I'd rather not. I can see without touching.
I will. Hard as a rock. He did it. Nice work, Uncle.
I'm gonna knock his head off and say it was an accident.
No!
Ma, did anyone hear that?
I heard a very disagreeable something.
Must be the wind blowing through his ears.
Perhaps he can hear you.
Well, if he can, I consider it downright indecent of him. Ouch!
For the love of Pete, dog, will you take that out to the graveyard and bury it?
Hard as a rock. He couldn't have felt it.
But he knew.
He ain't so pretty. Wouldn't even make a good font.
Here, Pa, use this, then he can't reach you.
Don't you dare.
Use it yourself.
All right.
Not on the nose, you fool.
His voice.
Oh, it was his voice.
He can hear.
Look, Ma, look.
Oh, beat that. Look. Talk about easy.
Well, lovely demonstration, even if I do say so myself.
It might do in a sideshow.
Very good indeed. Might have commercial possibilities.
Every home of wax museum.
I have the cleverest uncle.
Yes, darling.
Would you like me to arrange for a demonstration with the right parties? I think there's millions in this.
I haven't quite finished with my own little demonstration right here.
Oh, it's lucky for you Alfred isn't doing anything at present.
Very lucky. In fact, this is my lucky day.
Are you gonna do it, Uncle? I need a new roadster.
I'm going to do something I've wanted to do for a long time. I'm going to put an end to long years of boredom, of bickering, of selfishness, of nagging. You go first. Now you.
I say!
You next.
If you dare.
And now, Grandpa.
Hunter, my boy, here's a little something that might divert you. An old fellow started to frolic whenever he got alcohol.
Enough. He'll never finish that.
Don't pick on me.
Okay, darling.
I've got a heavy date on tonight, which will be much heavier if you can keep them frozen.
With whom?
By Sparks, you know him.
Okay, he's nice. A little lightweight, but nice.
Thank you, Uncle.
But see to it that you're in by midnight or I'll freeze you both on the doorstep.
I promise.
Beg pardon, sir. May I clear?
Yes, Betts. Oh, Betts.
Yes, sir.
The family has turned to stone.
So I see, sir.
What do you think, Betts?
Quite an improvement, if I may say so, sir. Will that be all, sir?
Yes, Betts.
Thank you.
Dear Bed.
A jewel. But come along, there's work to be done.
Oh, just a moment. There.
Nice touch, that.
Blotto.
Obviously, Blotto can't read. Dinner can be such a delight without one's family.
It was nice.
Brandy?
Thanks.
It's like old times without the family, eh, Betts?
Yes, sir.
With the exception of Miss Daffy here.
And a very pleasant exception, if I may say so.
Oh, please say it, Bed.
Yes, miss.
Betts, will you descend into the dim and delightfully dank cellar of this house and return with a couple of bottles of something especially that way, if you know what I mean?
Exactly, sir.
What are you going to do, Uncle?
I don't know. I'm like all successful people. I don't know.
Oh, I mean tonight.
Oh, tonight.
Why don't you come with Cyril and me? We're going up the road to dance.
No, I'm not for rooms and closed places tonight. Even the world seems small. Do you know of any large worlds I could just sort of step into?
Not offhand, but then I'm not really the best authority.
You know, there's something in the air tonight. Do you feel it?
Shaken with it.
Take this brandy. Even the grapes seem to have died willingly that we might have their fragrance.
Tastes good, too.
At dinner, Mr. Hawke said I'd make a lovely Venus.
And who might that party be?
Some naked heathen, she got it. I saw a statue of her once.
Oh, that one, I remember her. She used to have a clock in her stomach.
Oh, chatter, chatter, prattle, prattle, gossip, gossip. That's all you two ever do. What's happened to conversation? It's a lost art. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Betts. I thought you'd be pleased, sir. These will do admirably. But, Mr. Hampton, sir, off to her deathbed. Yes, sir, but you, sir, just off bed. But...
Shine, sir?
Thank you, no.
Manicure. Or perhaps I should say pedicure.
I'm afraid not. I'm ticklish.
Now, that's my greatest problem. Ticklish people.
Ah, a ticklish problem.
How dare you come out of the night with a pun on your lips and bottles in each hand?
This is my night as well as yours.
Of course. And the wine?
The wine,
Is that mine as well as yours?
of course. Permit me.
Thank you. I'll share this with you. After you.
Thank you. After you and your friend. Mother McCree, for I love
No, please, not that song. I left Ireland because of it.
Where are you taking me?
To our home, the home of the little people.
Little people, who are they?
They're us. We.
It seems to me I've heard of them, but I didn't know there were any left.
Only a few. Only a few. We emigrated from Ireland many, many years ago. We like it here.
We?
Yes. I got a daughter. A howling hellion of a daughter, born in this country, but much larger than the native-born little people.
Ah.
Yes. She dresses and talks like a modern young girl.
Well, how old is this daughter? This howling Helen of a daughter of yours?
Oh, not more than 900 years, I should say. The exact date escapes me, but she's still just a little girl.
900 years. She's just a debutante.
Yes. Ah, here we are. You can see for yourself.
So we're back, are we? And what do you think I am? Dirt? Dirt to sit here in this filthy hole and wait? Where have you been? You look like the devil. And who is that person? Tell him to go away. Go away, you!
That makes the second explosion today. Tell me, have you had that for 900 years?
That and more. Much. That's nothing. She's only playing now.
Oh, I am. Am I? Whoa!
You deliberately miss me.
Oh, a lot you know about it. I could have hit you, and if you get fresh with me, I will hit you, you long-legged booby.
Booby, am I? What are you but an ill-natured little snit? A thing. A pea.
Oh!
Now, wait a minute. I was just walking along, minding my own business.
With 2 bottles of wine. Lovely wine.
And you throw mud. Is that justice? Is that little people hospitality? I paused for a reply.
Yes, this gentleman's our guest.
Yes. Wouldn't you think that after 2,400 years you'd have sense enough to give up this knocking about the country, dragging home the first tramp you picked up? Present company not accepted.
I refuse to answer that.
Couldn't you rustle up a drink for us?
Oh, rustle yourself. You know where it is.
Ah, don't say I didn't warn you.
Empty.
Empty.
Full. Sad.
Bad.
Must go.
No.
But
No but.
I mean it. I have a tough day tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
All right. I know of a charming little roadhouse where 1, even 2 can dine, drink, and dance. That, I presume, is what you want.
All of which makes you the presuming champion of the year.
you been living like this long?
Uh-huh. Isn't it a lovely idea?
Lovely. In fact, it's the loveliest idea I've ever heard of. How'd you do it?
Clean thoughts and a glass of hot water every morning.
You know, you don't even know my name.
Oh, yes, I do. Hunter Hawk, bachelor, bachelor of science, bad drinker, good companion.
And you?
Megara Turner, called Megara by my friends. You may call me Meg.
You know, I love the name of Meg. There's something so... Why the umbrella?
Well, you never can tell when I might have to walk a tightrope.
That's right.
Well, I'm glad we ran into Cyril and Daphne. I feel safer.
She's cute. Too cute.
You're making a spectacle of yourself.
All the women are jealous and all the men are envious. Look at me.
Let's sit this one out, shall we?
Listen, I place my seal on you, Hunter Hawk. You're my man, such as you are. I don't know how or why, but we belong to each other. And don't forget it.
Wouldn't you like to finish this dance with Cyril?
Oh.
Where did you find her, Uncle? She's lovely.
Well, I opened a bottle of wine and there she was.
And here I'll stay. Is that clear, Miss Daphne?
Quite. I give him to you.
Oh, I say, dance with me, huh, Meg?
Oh, delighted, Mr. Starr.
Come, you shy little violet.
Oh.
What clause is that?
I wish I knew. I'd take a little of the same.
Hey, Robinoff, play something appropriate.
Appropriate to what?
The way I feel.
I get it. Get it, boys?
1, 2.
If David dances like that, ought to be arrested.
Well, you're a detective, Mr. Mulligan. Why don't you arrest them?
Oh, it's beneath me.
Ow! Hey, you kicked my ankle.
What? The lady said you kicked her ankle.
So what?
Well, a lot of things.
Oh, you want to make something out of it, huh?
Yes, I think something can be made out of it.
Oscar, you going to stand there and let that man insult me?
Did he do that?
Yes, the little masher.
Oh, how could he insult you when he was dancing with her?
The lady is mistaken.
Oh, a wise guy, huh?
Funky means a cent.
Why, you...
Well, I'll kill you for this.
Gentlemen, don't forget that you are gentlemen. Sir, I must ask you to leave. I insist you leave. So I see I have to use sterner methods. Come on, boys. Throw these bums out.
Come on.
I didn't know you could do that.
Oh, it's my new invention. I can do it all the time. Look. There, come on, quick. The window.
Speak to me! Speak to me! Speak to me, Oscar!
Thanks for a lovely evening. Up. Well, thanks for the lift, Cyril.
Not at all, sir. Always willing to oblige a friend.
Now, you run along to bed. Make believe this whole evening was a dream.
All right, Daphne.
And Cyril, will you take Miss Turner home?
Oh,
Yes,
but I don't
sir,
want to
why
go home,
not?
Hunter. I'm having a marvelous time. Honest, I don't want to go.
Goodbye, Daphne.
Oh, he's sweet.
Nice restraint about things. The dear silver that shines in your hair, and the brow that's all furrowed and wrinkled with care. I kiss the dear fingers, so 'twill warm for me. Oh, God bless you and keep you, Mother Macready.
Those are lovely blue pajamas.
What are you doing here?
You'll find out. You don't think I'm sucker enough to ride around with that sap all night, do you?
Now listen, I said good night. I even said goodbye.
I didn't.
All right, goodbye now, then.
Oh,
Please go-
Hunter, please.
Now, listen, will you please be a good girl?
I am.
Now, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. I've waited 900 years for you.
Oh, well, if I have to sit up all night, I might just as well sit up with you.
Them things are still in the garden.
I still don't believe it.
Mrs. Betts, the master's breakfast.
Here it is. Orange juice, toast, and an egg.
2 eggs.
The master takes 1 egg.
Well,
Your hair smells like wet autumn leaves.
Oh, Hunter, darling, what are you going to do about them?
Must I do something about them? I've done everything I can, but then I always do.
breakfast is served, sir.
Ah, breakfast.
I'm starved.
Aha, Betts. Aha, Daphne.
And ha, 2 eggs. Hello, Meg. Hi. I'm having breakfast with you.
Delighted. And Betts, another egg.
Very good, sir.
I was afraid of that. A woman can't even be alone with her thoughts.
And such thoughts.
Have you girls read any good books lately?
Mrs. Betts, another egg.
Another egg?
Another egg.
How many have you up there?
Mrs. Betts, we can dispense with any comments relative to social upheaval in this house. All I want from you is eggs.
Well, all I've been giving you is eggs.
Well, then give eggs.
I'm sure I don't mind, but what about our 4 ends?
Yes, Miss.
Thank you, Betty.
I beg pardon, sir.
Yes, Betts?
What shall I do about the others?
The others?
The family.
Oh, yes, the family.
Shall I give them breakfast or dust them?
Dust them, Betts.
Yes, sir. And, sir,
Yes?
there's a man to see you.
Not a gentleman.
No, sir, a detective.
What does he want?
To arrest you, sir.
Well, tell him I'll be down directly. I'm having breakfast.
Yes, sir.
And Betts, ask him if he wants an egg.
Very good, sir.
Who are you?
I'm Stella.
Where were you last night?
In bed.
Prove it.
I can't.
You got any witnesses?
No.
Hey, you. Where is he?
If by that loud, vulgar he you mean Mr. Hunter Hawk, he's having his breakfast.
Oh, he's having his breakfast, is he?
Yes, breakfast. Orange juice, toast, and an egg. That's all he ever takes.
Well,
Be down directly.
Oh, that's very nice. Very nice. Well, I got a warrant for his arrest.
So you said. Would you like an egg?
No.
In there.
Yes, sir. Put some of my things in the bag. Bring the car round to the garden entrance. I'm going to the apartment in town.
Yes, sir. And the young lady.
Oh,
Would I like an egg?
You wish to see me?
Are you Hunter Hawk?
Sometimes I wonder.
I got a warrant for your arrest.
On what charge, may I ask?
You're a fugitive from justice. You're wanted for assault and battery, mayhem, arson, resisting arrest, inciting a riot, speeding, corpus delicti, and robbery.
Robbery? What did I rob?
Well, I don't know, but you must have robbed something. But where'd you get all them statues?
Oh, I see. All right, officer, I'll come quietly. Put 'em on.
Hey,
Huh. Mayhem, arson, corpus delicti, robbery. Huh.
Beg pardon, sir. The card is waiting.
Thank you. Betts, here's another one for you to dust.
Very inconvenient, sir.
Inconvenient?
I mean, it's in the way of Stella's vacuum.
Well, let Stella clean around him. Come
Yes,
on.
sir.
The bags?
In the car, sir.
Good. And Miss Meg?
Miss Meg hasn't an inkling of what we're going to do,
Good.
sir.
Let's go. Yes, sir. Well, it's good to be back in my own place again. Alone at last, eh, Beth? Yes, sir. There. Betts, would you get me a dressing gown out right away? I want to get back. At once, sir. You know, Betts, I think we should spend more time in the city. The country's all very well, lots of fresh air and all that sort of thing, but in the city you get more, don't you think, Betts? Exactly. What's the matter? Can't you open it?
Well, it seems to be stuck, sir. I'll just have another...
Help.
Go at it.
This side's open.
Yes,
right,
sir.
here we go.
Oh. Isn't it a lovely day?
I had a sneaking suspicion.
You're not the only one who could do a trick of magic.
Sir, I
It's
could
all
have
right, Betts.
sworn...
It's not your fault. Hell hath no tenacity like a woman eluded. Yes.
Well, I thought you might need me. Help me down, please.
When you've helped her down, show her out.
Yes, sir.
I won't go.
Yes, but you can't stay here.
Why not?
I'm hiding from the police. I'm a fugitive from justice.
Well, so am I.
Yes, but fugitives should be alone. That's what makes them fugitives. Isn't it, Betts?
Oh, absolutely, sir.
Well, can't we be alone? Together?
If it's a policeman, I'm not in.
Yes, sir.
Uncle, I thought you might need me.
Us.
Not a policeman, sir.
What is this? I need you week in New York?
Well, say you're glad to see me.
Us. I'm glad to see you.
Hello, Meg. How's the little frightened fawn?
Say, this was supposed to be a hideout. I wanted to be alone. Betts, call up 60 or 80 people. Tell them I'm giving a hideout party. Tell them to bring their friends. Bring everybody.
Whoopee!
We thought you might need us.
Put down that hat box. You never know who might be in it. Meg, let's get out of this place. The only place we can get any privacy is in a public
Well,
place.
where are you going?
Any place, every place. Central Park, Statue of Liberty, the Aquarium, Grant's Tomb, Grand Central Station.
Apollo, or Phoebus Apollo, the son of Jupiter and Latona, was preeminently the god of the sun. Both in subject and in conception, this statue may be compared with the famous Belvedere torso in the Vatican.
Was he a married man? Who was his wife?
The statue came from Spain, but we do not know whether it was actually found there. It has been suggested that the piece was found centuries ago, perhaps in Rome, and exported to Spain. That will be all for today, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, we've been to all the other bromides. Why did you bring me here?
To improve your mind.
Why, you...
Never mind.
Like...
Ah, Bacchus, god of the great, dean of drinking delights, and host of the hangover.
Closing time.
They're just shopping.
Ah, he was a sweet old man. Little potty, but sweet. Something like a poodle.
You know, you're really rather sweet when you get your mind off the immediate present.
Oh, those were the good old days. I know. I lived in them.
Stop living in the past, darling.
Oh, but what a glorious past. People knew what they wanted. They took what they wanted. They were God.
Times have changed.
Ah, but they haven't.
They'd be lost today. Why, even the merest schoolboy is better equipped for modern life than they are.
Oh, but wouldn't it be fun to show the gods the town? Times Square, Fifth Avenue, the gay white way.
If they were alive today... If they were alive today... If they were alive today...
All out.
What's
Here.
the matter with you?
Quick, up
You
here.
lost your
Strike a
mind?
pose and
What
don't
are
be
you
funny.
talking
Quiet now. Where's your toe?
All out. All out. All out. All out.
Yes, yes, my good man, you were saying?
Closing time, sir.
Closing time, is it really? Yeah, I'm afraid I'll have to stay on. I'm not half through yet. You see, so far my examination has been merely superficial.
I don't rightly recognize your face, sir.
What was that you were saying?
I say your face is new to me, sir.
Yours is to me. Although it's not a new face. Not even second-hand. That is your face, isn't it?
I think so, sir.
Better make sure.
Do you mind informing me if you are officially connected with the museum?
Am I officially connected with the museum? Let these speak for themselves.
Oh.
Do you want any more?
Oh, no, pardon me, Mr. Hawk. All in the line of duty, you know.
Perfectly all right. Perfectly all right.
Pardon me, Mr. Hawk. This seems to be a new one to me.
It is a new one. It's just in. A modern.
A modern, huh?
Yes, but the face is bad. It's an evil face. The face of a wanton.
I thought I heard something, sir.
Merely history repeating itself. As I was saying, the face is a dangerous face.
I never pay much attention to their faces. Well, I'm off now. Good night, Mr. Hawk.
Good night.
Oh, there's a private entrance to the left at the end of the long corridor. I hope you make out all right.
Thank you. The same to you.
Good night.
Good night.
So, modern am I? The face is dangerous, huh?
I have to say something.
What do we do next?
We wait. And after that, we wait some more.
For what?
For the most desperate of all adventures. Now you understand what I mean.
How much longer?
Now's the time. Well, who do you want first?
What about her?
And we'd never get away with it.
Well, what about those two?
They look a bit unreliable to me.
Well, that's why I like them. They seem so wrapped up in what they're doing.
Never mind, leave them lay. Who do you want?
Well, let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, Mercury. Huh? Oh, men were men in those days. Nice legs. Cute hat, too.
All right, we'll have him.
Hello, and many thanks.
I beg your pardon, but I think you'd better put on this
Many
coat.
thanks, dear Roman. And dear lady. I was beginning to be bored stiff. We never have any visitors here this late. Oh, what a relief it is to sprint. Many thanks.
Not at all. Glad to oblige.
How have you been, Murky?
Inactive, standing on one foot. I long for some errands to run. Or better yet, some pockets to pick. Your name, sir?
Hunter Hawk. This thing is Meg. You can be of service.
What, may I ask, is the exact idea?
The return of the gods. That is to say, some of the gods. A small but congenial group, not too difficult to handle. Whom do you suggest?
Few groups are congenial without the presence of that half-brother of mine, Bacchus. You've heard of him.
All right. Bacchus shall be one of us. Well, here goes.
Oh, it's good to be alive again. And to know that one can eat and drink. Especially drink. Hands off. I can manage. I've managed under more difficult circumstances. All right. Whom have we here?
You have Mr. Hawk to thank for your presence here.
Oh, Mr. Hawk. Mr. Hawk. We are happily met, and I am deeply grateful. Pardon me. The sudden change has affected my voice.
We've met before, and I'm the one to be grateful.
Mr. Hawk. Mr. Hawk, have you anything to drink about, sir? A small flagon, or better yet, a large one. You can see how I have fallen. I, who in the past dispensed veritable oceans of grog.
Bacchus, the pleasure and the liquor is all mine.
I knew it was there all the time. I felt it.
and I took it. Give it here. What in the name of grapes is this?
That is what we mortals drink today.
I take off my hat to you mortals.
I guess you never could take it. Let me.
Are we poisoned?
Oh, you're just a couple of sissies. In time, you'll learn to like that stuff.
Bacchus, don't think me ungracious, but I'm giving a party. We have work to do. Then we must hurry, then we must away.
What about old Neptune here? You know Neptune, the old sea dog? He's not a bad old sort. Minds his own business, has a good time in a quiet way, and he is a handy man in a squall.
A brawler. Throw him a couple of fish and he's as happy as a lark.
He is efficient.
All right, we'll have him.
Hi there! A fish! My kingdom for a fish! Hey! Call me a fish!
All in good time, you shall have a fish.
Ah, Bacchus, Mercury. Oh, I remember you.
Hi, Nep.
What's the idea of all this?
As I gather, Mr. Hawk is looking for a few congenial companions.
Then I'd highly recommend our friend Perseus over here. Splendid two-fisted fellow to have around.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I'd just as soon have him.
Not with the girlfriend's head in his hand. Ooh, gives me the willies.
I'll fix that.
Greetings! Anyone want to fight?
Perseus!
Mercury! What goes on here?
I'll tell you.
And here's another good boy.
Ooh, not him. He'd be throwing that pancake around all night.
Well, how about glorious Apollo?
Well, why not? It takes all sorts to make a party.
Nah, never liked him.
Quiet. Your personal differences are very trivial.
Well, this is very, very interesting. But why in the name of ancient Greece must you disturb me?
Mr. Hawk here is giving a party.
A party? Where are the women? You can't give a party without women.
Now, just a moment. That's where I come in. I'm the host, and I'll choose the women. Ah, and here's a lovely number.
Oh, yes, Evie. Oh, she's a lovely little thing, don't you remember?
What? No fish.
Oh,
She's a great girl.
He knows how to serve drinks.
Children.
Dear, oh dear. Have you a cup?
No, but permit me, dear lady.
Have you got a cup? No? Has anybody got a cup?
No,
Oh.
we're drinking from the bottle.
You'll get your cup, Evie, when I get my fish. And then, Mr. Hawk, we have Diana here. She's a level-headed young person.
Oh.
She may give a touch of respectability to the party.
Oh, Hunter. Never mind the dog. It'll be tough enough without a menagerie.
Yes, that's right. We've already had one dog, haven't we?
Come down, Diana. There's a dear.
Where's the dear?
You must try and restrain yourself, Diana.
Terribly sorry, but you must never say dear to me.
Oh, all right, dear. I mean, darling.
And look over there. Venus, the warm, shy goddess of love.
Go on, Hebe. Hebe, come on. Come on, Hebe.
Don't walk her around.
I do.
But she hasn't any arms.
Arms or no arms, she should be one of us.
Be sorry you started this.
Ah, no, a Hawk surrenders, but never regrets.
Oh, I'll hold you to that someday.
Quiet. I've waited for this for a long time.
Where am I?
Just a minute, please. Apollo, up or down?
Thank you. You've changed my handicap to a charming advantage.
Disarming little creature, isn't she?
Too disarming. Ah!
Well, come on, everybody. We're off.
Off to what?
Fish! Wine!
Women!
Look! Cups! Oh, Evie, will you come on? Cups here, come on.
Well, the car's outside.
You
All
can't drag this bunch through the streets like this.
Don't be silly. I'll take them downtown and buy them all lots of clothes.
Oh, look. There are 3 lovely girls for the party.
Faith, Hope, and Charity. I'm not so sure about them.
Oh, go on. Give the kids a break.
All right.
Gladiator Papa, don't you try to toot on me, doodly-wah-da-da. Gladiator Papa, don't.
I never could stand them, even on the radio.
Mr. Hawk, if you had lived in my day, you'd have been a great help. They were a bore even then.
What are they advertising now?
That's what they get for bringing liquor back.
Good evening.
Oh, good evening. Anything I can do for you? We were just about to close.
That's all right. I'll buy everything.
You'll need to. How did you keep your clothes?
Huh? Well, oh, we won, this lady and myself.
Exactly what do you want?
Everything for everybody.
Oh, Madam Harriet, take care of the ladies.
Meg, take the girls along with Harriet. See, they get everything they want. Plenty of everything.
Oh, Diana, will you put that thing down and come on out? You go on. Shh, get your clothes. Oh, Hebe, put it down.
Just see the boys get all their...
Mr. Martin, will you take care of these gentlemen?
Yes, Mr. Beale. Right this way, gentlemen.
Mr. Hawk, have there any fish here?
Go ahead, I'll fix that later. Don't be surprised at anything that happens and take your cue from me.
Yes, I got you.
What's going on here?
Oh, lots.
Oh, yeah? Well, I just saw a mob of men and women, all naked, coming into the store. And what's happened to them is what I want to know.
Is it possible the sergeant's referring to the load of models I've just delivered?
Models?
Have you got a telephone I could use?
Oh, yes, right over there.
Thank you so much. Excuse me. The phone, miss, please.
Yes, sir, right here.
Thank you.
That's what I like about me work. You meet so many interesting people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Betts, I ran into some friends.
Oh, yes, sir. Anyone I know, sir?
I don't think so, Betts. 8 gods and goddesses.
Oh, very nice, sir.
I want you to make all arrangements for them at the Plaza Waldorf.
Exactly. Arrangements for 8 gods and goddesses.
Exactly. I'm relying on you then. Goodbye.
8 gods and goddesses. Dear me, I must order a large case of nectar.
Show this gentleman and his party to rooms 12, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31.
This way, please.
Mr. Hawk certainly knows some strange people. Olympus, I wonder where that is. Oh, I think it's somewhere in Ohio.
motion picture people, I take it?
You should be thrown to the lions.
Alcohol, sir?
Why not?
Here.
Good night. No. Sorry. Morna.
Cups.
Well, Bacchus, how do you feel now?
Never felt better in all my life.
Where's Neptune?
I haven't seen him since we came in here.
You dirty scoundrel.
What do you mean?
If you do that again, I'll call the police.
Why, what's the matter?
That man pinched me.
Where?
Below the surface.
What's the matter?
He bit me.
I'll see you to it, madam. Never fear.
Going mad down there.
Who's going mad? Everybody. What's the matter?
Everybody that's been in the pool's been bitten. I believe it's a sea serpent.
I'll remedy this right away.
Come on, gang! Believe me when I tell you, I've stood this for nearly 24 hours. It's my fault. I've no one to blame but myself. When I think that I started all this, I nearly go mad. I'm certainly glad you two came. I really need help.
Well, I hope we can be of some help, but where are they?
Nobody knows. Even Betts doesn't know. And Betts knows everything. Don't you, Betts?
I don't know that, sir. I seem to have lost track of them.
Ah, there you are, me proud beauties. Where have you been?
Hunting.
Fighting.
Stealing, loving, drinking, fishing.
We are not amused.
But where's Vina?
Yeah,
where is Vina?
She's getting plastered.
Excellent idea. Let's all get plastered.
The lady is getting plastered on the outside.
Well, outside or inside, we're not particular.
Look, everybody. Look what I've got.
The plastered Venus.
My, what lovely chiseling.
Now the trouble starts again.
Oh, Hunter, isn't it wonderful?
Stop it, you! Look out! I'll put 'em on you and I'll take 'em off of you!
But I simply must hug somebody.
Not me, baby.
Ah.
Well, just once, for old time's sake.
Oh.
I'm sorry, lady. You see, I'm already taken.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but you don't know how excited I am.
After all these years, I'm so happy I could sing and dance
And go to town?
Go to what?
Go to town like this. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Twat, twat.
Yeah, that's it. Come on, everybody. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Twat, twat.
Let's see who that is, will you?
Come on, now, everybody.
All right, now, listen, children, stop all this, will you? Let's go out someplace and eat.
Oh, we'd rather do this.
Mr. Mulligan.
Mulligan?
The person who didn't want an egg.
What?
Aha!
Aha, what?
You're all under arrest.
So?
Yeah.
Well, where did you come from? The last time I saw you, you were turned to stone.
The turning to stone don't bother me none.
Why?
Because all my life I've had gallstones.
I didn't foresee that.
Go on, Mr. Hawk. Give it to him. I want to see how it works.
Oh, yes. That'll be
All right, well, if you don't succeed at first, try again.
Hold your head, Mulligan. Here you go.
As I was saying before the interruption, how about something to eat?
Tweet, 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 twat, twat. Tweet, 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 twat, twat. Tweet, 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 tweet.
If I ate any more fish, you could place scales up and down my spine.
You don't call that eating fish.
Well, horse says, will the lady please give back the crockery?
What crockery?
Hebe.
What crockery?
Come on, hand it over.
Hand what over?
Hebe.
Oh, my lovely cups.
Hebe, you must learn to respect personal property.
What is personal property?
Oh, what's the use?
That'll be $4 for broken dishes.
Charge it.
Oh, let's go.
What's that fish you done?
I am putting it down.
No, it's a fish.
Why not? Is it your fish?
Well, sure, it's my fish. It's a nephew fish.
Is that so? Unhand me, you smelly peasant. I'm the god of all fish.
You're not too good to that fish.
What? I'm not the god of that fish. Take that!
Ah, you slapping me with my own fish.
You want to play, don't you? Well, I love to play. Take that!
I kill you for this.
Just what I wanted. I love fish. I love it.
That's rather a neat bit of work, even if I do say so myself.
Mr. Hawk, where are we going?
If they had their way, we'd be going to jail. I'm taking you someplace.
Well, I want to go home. It's getting too tough even for me.
You see, Meg, you were wrong.
Wrong?
Bacchus can't drink our liquor, Venus can't find love, and Neptune can't even eat his own fish. And as for the others, they don't stand a chance in our civilization.
Nasty old civilization.
Meg, the gods can't take it.
Oh, Hunter, look, look!
Here, hurry, will you? Come on, step on.
Hurry? Why, I've missed practically everything so far.
All right, we'll miss some more.
Oh, it looks pretty bad, doesn't it?
Looks pretty bad. You're telling me it's bad? I know it's bad.
Oh, baby, if you've never worked before.
Work now.
soul, robot.
Will you three stop arguing?
You did.
No, I didn't. Well, I didn't mean to.
Now, don't drink all the
You
time.
do, Emperor.
No.
Drink.
Now, listen, I'll start at the beginning. Who did I bring back first?
Well, let me see. Mercury.
Mercury? Mercury, where are you?
There he is.
Now, come on, Mercury. Take your place, will you?
I'm sorry. I'm much too tired.
All right, have it your own way, then.
Of all the nerve I ever heard in my life. Giving my arrows and my bow to that...
Now, you three.
Ever since
Please.
you left this place, all you've done is
Will you
ogle
listen
every
to them?
dame you
All
could
right.
see.
Now, will you
When
three
I
please
think
take
that
your
you
place?
have the nerve
Please.
to give my thing
Oh, I can't be annoyed with this.
I could slap you right...
You can't leave.
Quiet, please. People will hear you. Now, Venus, will you please go back and take your position on your pedestal?
No, I don't want to.
But you must, please.
No, if I go back, I'll go back my own way.
Well, what do you mean?
That dame in the next room has been getting away with this for years.
All right, have it your own way. Why, Hebe, what do you think you're doing?
I'm sorting my cups.
Well, you certainly have enough of them. Now, would you mind getting up on your pedestal and taking your position?
Well, all right.
No, you can't do that.
They won't let me do that?
Well, of course not.
Oh.
Now, come on. Come on, Hebe.
Well, I'll stay right here then.
That style won't do. That's not a cup, Hebe.
Well, a cup's a cup. And cup or no cup, I want it.
You've got it.
You're the king of all the fish.
Yes.
You're
But I'm not the king of the
start. Sit on the hat.
Yes.
Rub.
What have you got that bottle for?
It gets so cold in here at night.
Awful, disgusting, terrible. Will you please go away?
Yes, Bacchus, will you please get back on your pedestal?
No, I don't want to go where I belong. I just want to be with my dear old pal.
Mr. Hawk. Well, let them figure that out. Goodbye, Nippy. Goodbye, Becky, old boy.
Oh, we did have a lot of fun, didn't we? They do look lovely, don't they?
Lovely. But you're lovelier. Sweet, insane, and lovable. And now, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yes, you still have time to get away.
No, Hunter. No,
But you must, darling. You're not to blame for any of this. They want me, not you.
I want you.
I'm not coming back.
I don't care. I want to be near you. Now. Always.
Sweet darling. You're crazier than I am. Afraid?
No, I'm not afraid.
Dear love.
There's never been and never will be another love like ours.
Like this, forever and ever. Hello, eternity. Here we come. Hello, eternity. Here we come.
Oh, Hunter, darling, you are all right, aren't you?
Meg. You're not a statue.
Well, I was petrified, if that's what you mean. You don't know what I've been through.
You've been through what I've been through.
Beg pardon, sir.
Bets.
Yes, sir. Are you quite sure you're all right, sir?
I'm all right now, Bets, but I've had a horrible dream. I dreamt that Meg and I would turn to statues. 2 statues.
Oh, darling.
What? 2.